Okay, so let's proceed with the instruction set architecture part 2. قلنا so احنا we reached آخر حاجة إلى اللي هو ال and or. Some of you already told me that he want XOR and NOR, so I'm going to يعني a little bit أتكلم عنهم so that يعني احنا نقدر إن احنا we digest what they really mean. So خليني أعيد عليهم على السريع عشان every one of you knows really what's going on. لأن every one of us know يعني have his way to understand, so that's why I'm gonna أعيد عليهم. So we have S1 and S2, S1 and okay S2, which is this two variables احنا عندنا. Both of them are hexadecimal, written in hexadecimal. We are anding them and write that يعني write that that يعني results in S0 as you can see in here. So in في الآند we take the minimum between them, okay? So we have F and A, okay? We take the minimum which is A, that's why we put A here, okay? We have also, okay, here خلينا ناخذ example ثاني. B مين الأكبر B أو F, okay, of course F, that's مين الأكبر الأصغر آسف الأصغر is B, so of course we're going to take the B here, okay. اللي بعده ممكن let's take it also C and F whose minimum of course C, that's why we are putting C in here. So في الآند احنا ناخذ المينيمم وفي الأور ناخذ الماكسيمم، okay. في الأور ناخذ الماكسيمم as you can see we have خلينا ناخذ example also for الماكسيمم نشوف هل يعني this our theory is applied or not. So we have F and A. What is the maximum is of course F, that's why we put F in here. طيب خلينا ناخذ آخر واحد. If we have 4 and we have 0, what is maximum 4, that's why we are putting in here 4. That's it. هذا بالنسبة للأور. طيب بالنسبة للXOR بالنسبة إلى الXOR so what is it exactly? So الXOR الXOR is actually it is actually maximum minus minimum. Okay, this is XOR. So what يعني خلينا ناخذ example سريع عن الXOR شي سريع. So we have A and we have F. What is the maximum in here? The maximum is F. And what is the minimum? The minimum is actually A, okay. F is actually 15, okay, translated to decimal. A is actually 10, translated to decimal. This is equal to 5, that's why we put 5 in here. خلينا ناخذ آخر واحد على اليمين 4 and 0, okay. 4 and 0. شنو الماكسيمم is of course 4. So we come on and write 4. What is the minimum? The minimum is actually 0. That's why we write 0 here. 4 minus 0 is equal to 4. Okay, that's why we wrote 4 here and here. That's it. Okay, and يعني so on and so forth. It comes يعني to be actually like this. Okay. Okay. So this is it. Okay, this is how it is really working in here. Okay, and you can really digest what's going on in here. في يعني from the يعني this is really useful. You can get the use of it. So as we said, بالنسبة للXOR it is maximum. Max minus min. بالنسبة للنور, النور is actually nothing but OR-ing and then nothing, okay. So if we have يعني NORing and nothing, okay. So يعني if we have 0 and 0 يعني الجواب will not be 1 unless we have two zeros. We need to have 2 zeros عشان we have a 1, okay. We need to have 2 zeros so that we have a 1 in here. Otherwise we will not have. Okay. So for example, if we take the 4 and the 0 اللي هنا, the 4 we know that the 4 is actually 0 1 0 0, and we know that the 0 is actually 0 0 0 0. Okay. and we said ان النور will only give me one either I have two ones. Okay, do we have two ones here? We don't have. Okay, 0 and 0 will give me 0. Sorry, if it will give me 1 if we have two zeros, not two ones. Okay, so if we have, so in this case it will give me 1. 0 and 0 will give me 1, 0 and 0 will give me 1, 1 and 0 will give me 0, 0 and 0 will give me, of course, 1, okay? And this is actually 1, 2, and 8, which is equal to 11, which is equal to B, okay? That's why we have B here, okay? And so on and so forth. This is how NOR is actually working. Shift operation. In shift operation, we have multiple types of shifting. Okay, shifting the binary value. Shifting is not moving, is to move all the bits in register to left, يعني from left to right. طبعا انتم بتقولوا ليش طيب وش نسوي؟ شو نستفيد من left to right؟ نستفيد منها للمultiplication. Okay. نعمل multiplication if we shift to the right. بنشوف الشيء هذا اوكي ان شاء الله في السلايدز الجاي. I don't want to confuse you, that's why ما بدخل في الامور هذه من الحين. So shifting, شنو what types of shifting احنا we have? Shifts by the constant amount. We can shift by constant amount. نعطيه constant amount and we shift. طبعا shifting by constant amount we have three types of shifting. We have shift left logical. Okay, shift left logical, shift left logical. This guy is shift left logical, shift left logical, وهنا shift right logical, وهنا shift right arithmetic. Okay, shift right arithmetic by a constant amount. So the 5-bit shift amount يعني field is used by the instructions. So let's see how this is really working. Okay, let's dive into it and see what's going on. زي ما تعودنا we have يعني as we knew already إن إحنا still we are in the R type. Okay, it's very important for you to know that we are in the R type. شنو معنات we are in the R type? It means that we have OP. Okay, it means that we have the OP, we have the RS, we have the RT, we have the RD, and we have اللي هو ال SA, and finally we have شنو بعد? We have ال F ولا function. Okay, we give this guy 6-bit, we give this guy 5-bit, and this guy 5, 5, 5, and 6, of course. This guy to select a type, is it R type, is it I type? This guy to select the variable الأول var1, var1, and this guy for the var2 يعني الفاريبل الثاني في الأوبريشن. ال RD is the destination ولا وين بحط أنا الجواب حقي. okay, the destination. okay. ال SA shift operation راح نستخدمها الحين. ال F حق أقول إلى الانستركشن أنا شنو أبغى بالضبط. هل والله أنا أبغى زائد، والله أبغى ناقص، والله أبغى shift left، والله أبغى shift right، والله أبغى whatever I want to tell the processor that I want to do this function, he will know من خلال ال F ولا الفانكشن اللي موجودة هنا. هذه طبعا عبارة عن 6 bits. okay, that I can use. I can leverage the power of it and use them. okay, to get the use of it. okay. بالنسبة لل SLL okay, shift left logical أنا أسوي shift يعني لللفت. طبعا هي what he's doing here is actually shift left 10 يعني 10 bits. okay, he's shifting 10 bits. okay, and so on and so forth. يعني بنشوف الشيء هذا is it really 6 bits okay or what is it exactly. خلينا ندخل فيها. Let's take an example in here and understand. لكن بشكل عام okay, what you have to get from here is that shift left is actually it will have function of 0 if equal to 0. so if you want to use ال SLL you need to put that as يعني 0. هنا هو أخذ example. okay, طبعا هنا we have what exactly? we have shift left logical, we have shift right logical, shift right arithmetic, we have shift left logical variable. شنو يعني variable؟ يعني من بدل ما هو يحط لك constant 10 يروح يحط لك شنو؟ variable. وش معنات variable يعني register تروح and you can access it. okay. So this is يعني actually a real difference in here. And that's it. طبعا يعني in general بالنسبة للشيفت ليفت والشيفت رايت والشيفت رايت لوجيكال والشيفت رايت ارثمتيك، هذول الثلاثة اوكي اللي هو الار اس بيكون زيرو فيهم. ليش بيكون زيرو؟ لان انا ما عندي الا فاريبل واحد اونلي، فاريبل واحد، فاليو واحده، الثانيه كونستنت. تمام، الثانيه كونستنت، اي حاجه كونستنت تنحط في اللوكيشن هذا اللي اسمه اس اي. تمام، خلينا نرجع وراء قليلا الى شو اسمه الى الار تايب يعني اوردر ولا فورمات خلينا نقول. سو الفورمات حق الار تايب يقول نحط هنا الاوبريشن which is I type or R type، نحط هنا الار اس اوكي which is الفاريبل الاول، ونحط هنا الفاريبل الثاني، ونحط هنا الديستنيشن او الجواب اوكي السولوشن خليني اقول انا اوكي. وهنا في الاس اي نستخدمها في الشيفت اوبرنت اوكي نستخدمها اوكي how the amount I want to shift خلينا نقول اوكي the amount I want to shift. This is the amount I want to shift. So if I want to shift by constant value I will use this. If it's not a constant value يعني لو أنا I don't want to use a constant value, I want to use variable, then I will use this guy okay and we're gonna shift this guy okay whatever in here. we يعني في الشيفت اوبريشنز again خليني اعيد في الشيفت اوبريشن we're gonna shift this guy اوكي. هذا الفاريبل اللي راح يتم الى الشيفت اللي بنسوي له الشيفت اوكي. الشيفت فاليو يعني how much we're gonna shift it okay depend on two things. هل هو are we using variable؟ إذا variable معناته ال amount of shifting it will be here. إذا كانت constant then the amount of shift will be in here إذا كانت constant, and we will take example about that. Let's take examples and see and understand. Okay, so again هنا it is constant, it is 10. احنا اعطيناه 10، اعطينا الانستركشن انه قلنا له انه it is 10. That's why we didn't use the RS. The RS is empty, it is zero, it's nothing, because we don't have amount of shifting to shift as a variable. We have it as شنو؟ we have it as constant or amount of shift. That's why we put it here, amount of shifting. It's يعني 10. Okay, that's why we instructed to يعني put it in there. Okay, okay, so let's just proceed and understand more about shifting. In here طبعا بالنسبة له اللي بعدهم which is اللي ينتهوا variable v okay. هذا shift left logical variable, shift right logical variable, shift right arithmetic variable. هذول كلهم variables. That's why we have to use RS. ليش we have to use RS؟ لأن it is variable okay. We're gonna access that okay and we're gonna use it okay. اللوكيشن اللي بنحط فيه الجواب هو S1 always okay. Always we're gonna put the answer in S1 okay. تمام. ال S3 okay. طبعا ال S3 هنا هو ال RS هنا which is the amount of shift that I want to shift. I want to shift to right, I want to shift to left, whatever it is. Okay, let's take an example. Shift by variable amount. Okay, so examples, assume that S2 okay. Assume that we have S2 like this, هذا ال S2 تمام. And we need to shift that guy to the we need to shift that guy off whatever يعني and we have S3 like this okay. Let's take shift left right. Shift left يعني we are shifting to the left يعني قاعدين نلف يسار to the left we are shifting okay. So we're shifting to the left. Let's take an example. So S1 okay هو المكان اللي بنحط فيه جوابنا okay لما نسوي بعد الشيفت تمام. S2 هو الحاجة اللي بنسوي لها يعني shift which is this guy okay. Okay, 8 is the amount of bits. نركز هنا, very important to focus, it is bits okay اللي بنسوي shift لها okay. طيب خلينا ناخذ الاكزامبل هذا. Now we are saying that we want to shift by 8. We want to shift by 8 this guy okay. طيب this guy is what actually? This guy is 2. S2 is actually 0x A B C D 1 2 3 4, isn't it? Okay, let's shift it يسار by 8. When we say by 8 bits, okay, we need to convert. Okay, طبعا احنا قلنا by 8 bit شنو معناته by 8 bit? By 8 bit معناته we need to add. Okay, we need to add لأن هذا hexadecimal قلنا. We said already that this guy is hexadecimal. Hexadecimal معناته each one of these numbers are 4 bits, isn't it? Are 4 bits. هذا 4 bit, هذا 4 bit, هذا 4 bit. Okay, وللنهاية. تمام. That's why he want me to shift by 8. Okay, by 8 معناته 2 numbers. Okay, معناته 2 numbers. Shifting by left يعني على اليسار. We are shifting by left معناته هذول رايحين ينحذفوا لأنه we are shifting by left بيطلعوا خلاص انتهينا. بيصير عندي 0x CD 1 2 3 4 and we're gonna add 2 zeros on the left, on the right, sorry. Okay, why? Because we're shifting. Okay, on the right. Okay, طبعا what we did هنا is actually division. Okay, what we did هنا is actually whatever it is it should be division. Okay. Okay, yeah, so this is the case. Now, yeah, let's proceed. Okay, yeah. Okay, so shifting to the left, yeah, so shifting to the left, sorry, so shifting to the left is actually multiplication. Okay, it should be multiplication. يعني احنا قاعدين نعمل multiplication. Are we really multiplication? Yeah, we are multiplying a number. Shifting to the right is actually div. Okay, and so on and so forth. So shifting let's take this example لأنه عمل analysis للexample هذا يعني he talked about it in deep. Okay, let's see. It's a good example actually. So let's see. So in here he's saying that he want to shift by right. Shift right logical using variable, which is this guy variable. What is this actually? Is this? It is 16. يعني هو يبغى يعمل shift للرايت 16 bit. Okay, للرايت. He want to shift right logical by 16. Okay, so shifting right by 16. Okay, using variable. طبعا variable this guy which is this. Okay, what he did is احنا قلنا ان this is 16 على 4. okay, عشان نطلع كم number we are shifting, كم hexadecimal number we are shifting 4 لأن 16 على 4 equal to 4. That's why we gonna add 4 zeros على اليسار لأنه we are shifting لليمين. okay, we are pushing من اليسار إلى اليمين. That's why by كم we are pushing 4. ليش؟ لأن he want to push by 16. okay, والواحد من ذولي يعتبر 4 bit. That's why 16 يعني divided by 4 is equal to 4. That's why we are shifting 4 amount of 4 in here. okay, هذا بالنسبة إلى طبعا هنا نلاحظ أنه حط f. ليش حط f؟ why we're having f in here? We're having f because this is arithmetic operation. When it comes to arithmetic, we put f actually. على اليسار it's not 0. We are not pushing to 0. We're pushing to f actually. And we'll see examples بعدين. طيب, let's see here. So in here we have shift left instruction can perform. Let's dive into this also. Okay. So in here we are having 0. ليش؟ لأن we are talking about the R type again. Okay, we are talking about the R type. لسه ما دخلنا في ال I type. وبالنسبة لل RS قلنا ال amount of shift that we want to shift, which is in this case 16. صح ولا لا؟ That's why it is S3. Okay, that's why it is 3. ولأن ال S3 شنو ال S3؟ خلينا نرجع إلى الجدول حقنا الجميل. ال S3 is what actually? ال S3 is actually 19. It is in the register 19. احنا نحفظ ال S3 في register 19. That's why we are going to يعني dump I19 in there. 19, which is this 19, which is again 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. 16 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 19. Okay, and S2 register S2 يعني save 2 is actually in 18. طبعا شنو هذا بالضبط؟ هذا الشيء اللي نبغى نسوي له shift. احنا وسيفناه في الRT. Okay, which is register 18, which is S2. Okay. In here save in here في ال S1. Okay. ال S1 ال S1 هنا شنو بالضبط؟ ال S1 is actually الجواب اللي بنحطه فيه whatever ال solution we're gonna put it in here. Okay. وهنا in this case في ال S2 ما حطينا ولا حاجة. ليش ما حطينا ولا حاجة؟ لأنه we're already using the variable. شوف هنا we are already using the variable. Okay, which is in this يعني example. That's why we didn't put any in here, anything in here. Okay. Okay, I think it's more than clear. Okay. So يعني binary multiplication تكلمنا عن الاد والdivision. الحين نجي الى ليش احنا قاعدين نسوي shift اصلا already. shift left. Okay, instruction can perform multiplication. يعني actually SLL is multiplication by 2. When the multiplier is powered by 2, okay, you can factor any binary number into power of 2. واحنا we can factor it by 2. تمام. Example, multiplying S1, okay, anything saved in S1 by 36. احنا we want to multiply number by 36. How would we do that? Okay. How would we do that? We have to have يعني خلينا نقول something, okay, that is power of 2. Okay, that we have to have something that's power of 2. طبعا بالنسبة لل 16 ال 16 we can write 16 sorry 36. 36 we can do it like 2 ways. Let's see, maybe more حتى. So 36 is actually 16 multiplied by 2, right? Which is 2 to the power of 4 and 2 to the power of 1. And also we can do it like the other way around. Okay, we have another way to do it. 36 is actually 4 plus 32. L4 is 2 to the power of 2, with 32 is actually 2 to the power of 5. So we can do it in both ways. Both ways will work. Okay, we can take whatever we want. زبدة الموضوع إن إحنا we have number that we want to multiply. ولنقل يعني 36 نروح ندور اللي هو any number power of 2. is he power of 2؟ إذا كان هو power of 2 فخلاص أنا مرتاح. Okay, لكن if he is not, then I have to split it and find two numbers that are power of 2 already. Okay, and I just يعني proceed. Okay, with that I think this will not apply because it's multiplication, لكن we can apply it by using multiple ways. Don't consider it لأن it will be difficult a little bit for you. Okay, just take this. So in here factor of 36, okay, is زي ما قلنا 4 plus 32. 4 plus 32. ال 4 هي multiplier of يعني we can convert it to power of 2 to the power of 2. ال 32 we can convert it to 2 to the power of 5 and so on and so forth. Factor 36 into 4 plus 32 and use distributive property of multiplication and do it yourself. Okay, فيعني اللي احنا نبغى نسويه هو ان احنا we multiply by 36 in here. Okay, now how to multiply by 36? We multiply by 4. We multiply by طبعا we want to multiply this guy S1 يعني. Okay, هو اللي نبغى نسوي له multiply by 36. تمام. So ناخذ هذا ونضربه في 4, then نضربه في 32, then نجمعهم اثنينهم, then نجمع نجمع هذا مع هذا. تمام. Let's proceed. طيب first of all, if we want to multiply something by 4, okay, if we want to multiply something by 4, we shift it to the left 2 times. Why? Because 4 is 2 to the power of 2, okay, and if we want to multiply a number by 32, we shift it to the right, to the left, okay, 2 to the power of 5. Okay, this guy we shift to the power itself, which is 5 in here. Okay, and in this type it's here. That's why we are writing this here. That's why we are writing this in here. And طبعا نحط طبعا shift to the left, which is multiplication. قلنا احنا تكلمنا أنا already in here. I said that in the shift left is multiplication by 2. If we shift left by 2 by 1, okay, then it is multiplying by 2. Okay, if we shift to the left by 2, we are multiplying the number by 4, and so on and so forth. Okay, نضرب الاس1 في we are multiplying الاس1 في 4, then نحط الجواب في temporary 0. okay, وليش نحط الجواب في temporary 0؟ لأن احنا again we don't care about this value, we care about السوليوشن الكبير اللي بيطلع في النهاية اللي احنا قاعدين الحين نحطه في S2. okay, so first of all we multiply the number S2 by 4, and we multiply it again S1 في 5, then we put the value in T1, and then we add T1 and T0, ونحط الجواب في S2, and that's it, we are done. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now this is your turn. Okay, go ahead and try to dive into the way of doing it. So again, okay, we have here we want to multiply S1 by 26. 26, okay, is nothing but it is we can say that it is 16 plus 8 plus 2. okay, why we converted to this؟ ليش قاعدين نسوي كده احنا؟ نسوي كده عشان we want to have something power of 2. 16 is actually 2 to the power of 4. 8 is actually 2 to the power of 3. 2 is actually 2 to the power of 1. That's why we took all of this. Okay, then we just go ahead and solve our problem. تمام. Okay, and if anything, if this is not clear, just say say it in the comments. I will explain it inshallah. طيب, what we have also, so what do we have also? Yeah, we have this interesting but also this is really interesting. If we have for example, if we want to multiply by 31, okay, then we multiply by 32, okay, and then we subtract, okay, we subtract by 1. I think this is very clear. I think this is very easy and clear. Otherwise just write in the comment and we will see. So على طول ندخل في I type. Okay, so in the I type, so in the I type itself, we have actually OP operand 6-bit. أعطينا الأوبرند 6-bit. okay, وعطينا RS 5-bit, RT 5-bit. We have immediate 16 bits. Okay, now what's the immediate? Constants are used quite frequently in the programs. يقول لك احنا في البروجرامز احنا we have many constants, and this is really right. احنا مثلا في الفور لوب مثلا بعض الأحيان نحط constant value. والله I want to for loop if it is Java for example, we want to for loop I equal to 0. okay, خلينا نقول I أصغر من أو يساوي 5. okay, I plus, okay, and I want to do for loop whatever blah blah blah, I want to do inside my for loop. الحين هذا 0 is actually constant. It is constant and it is in my program. It is constant. Also حتى 5, this is constant. This is something constant I put in my program, hardly written. okay, and I want to use it in inside my program. That's why I have many constant. okay, في البروجرام حقي. That's why immediate وجدت. So الاميديت هنا هو حط الاميديت 16 بت. حط الاميديت هنا 16 bits reserved for it. okay, خلينا نشوف. 16 bits immediate constant is stored inside the instruction rs and rs is the source register number. اوكي again احنا لما نقول rs ما نقصد النمبر نفسه، يعني ما نقصد هذا، يعني مثلا I want to multiply or يعني خلينا نقول I want to add 5 plus 2. I don't like put the 5 يعني الRS هو مو ال 5 actually. الRS هو source، هو يعني البوينتر إلى ال 5، هو only the pointer. البوينتر يعني أي register أنا حافظ فيه ال 5. It's not the 5 itself, it is the register where I يعني where I have اللي هو ال 5. تمام. That's why it is applied like this. As we طبعا already know. Okay, so RS and RT are nothing but, again, the RS and RT are nothing but sources. They are not the actual number, they are the sources where I store the actual number. لكن هنا في immediate خلاص أنا في immediate I'll put the number itself. Okay, في immediate I'll put the number itself. يعني هنا for example he is doing add. Okay, add I. طبعا add I يعني he want to use ال I type. Okay, we want to use the I type. Okay, if he want to use the I type, he write add I. Okay, يعني I type, then he can write constant here. Okay, he want to يعني يبغى يسوي add إلى الoperation. Okay, and he store the value of course in S1 and so on and so forth. I think this is really clear. طبعا in this example what he's really doing is that he is having he's having ال RT as a destination حق الجواب، يعني راح يحط الريزولت هنا. تمام، الريزولت راح يحطه هنا. اوكي، في الاي تايب نحط الريزولت. اوكي، في الاي تايب نحط الريزولت وين؟ في الار تي. نحط الريزولت في الار تي. في الار تايب اسف، هذا في الاي تايب. الاي تايب نحط الريزولت في الار تي. الار تايب في الار تايب اللي هو ورا، اللي كنا نتكلم عنه، تكلمنا عنه كثير. نحط الجواب في الار دي، نحط الريزولت هنا. هذا الريزولت and so on and so forth. Result, not results. We only have one result. Come on, what's going on? Okay, and so on and so forth. So yeah, في الار type result ما يكون محفوظ في الار دي، R destination. اوكي، خلينا نكمل. So again نفس الشيء اللي احنا we followed already في اللي هو ال R type. we have these instructions, we have this type of instruction في ال I type الحين. We have add U. Okay, add I, which is adding يعني adding using I type. يعني I want to use constant this time, that's why I'm using add I. لما أقول S1 S2 يعني قاعد أزيد ال S1. يعني هنا شنو اللي قاعد يصير بالضبط؟ هنا اللي قاعد يصير إنه S2 plus 10. أوكي، وأحط الجواب في S1. أوكي، instruction. هنا add I U. Okay, unsigned. طبعا ال U is unsigned. Okay, when we talk about the unsigned numbers, ال I and I also. Okay, يعني ال I نفس ال R بالضبط، ترى ما في فرق بينهم إلا موضوع ال constant. Okay, إن if we have constant we use I, if we don't have constant we use ال R type. Okay, which is without ال I. And that's it. So add I overflow causes arithmetic exception again. Okay, in case of overflow result is not written، ما عندنا result. Okay, في الجواب. Add I U same operation like add I. Okay, but overflow is ignored. Okay, ينسحب عليه. Immediate constant. Okay, for add I U is assigned. هذا assigned يعني اللي فيه minus و plus. Okay. No need for sub I and sub IU instructions. ليش؟ Okay, you need to know that yourself because you are smart. Okay, otherwise just write that in the comment. immediate constant for and I or I X or I okay is unsigned كلهم unsigned and they are I إذا أنا أبغى I want to use the constant okay then I just add I to that okay and so on and so forth okay طبعا هنا عندنا example okay هنا هي we have example of how we are managing things again if you don't know why we don't have subtraction I and يعني subtraction I U okay because actually addition is enough for me. I want to add unsigned number okay is like subtracting okay adding يعني adding assigned number is actually subtracting يعني مثلا لو I have 5 يعني I want to do 5 minus والله 3 okay 5 minus 3 okay this is actually like 5 plus minus 3 it's the same ما في فرق بينهم okay both of them are the same okay so in here we're gonna use شنو بالضبط we're gonna use add I اللي هي immediate اللي هو immediate using immediate لأن I want to use constant for example okay U unsigned okay ولا signed okay it depends on how I want to do it okay let's proceed in here so add IU طبعا you use it with unsigned in this example okay we're using it like unsigned if you want to use minus you use unsigned like this okay so we want to do b minus 1 okay b minus 1 whatever b is شنو will be whatever I don't care so b is actually b in this case is a variable okay which is s1 we want to do s1 minus 1 we want to do s1 minus 1 okay طبعا s1 which is b نفسها okay اسحبوا على هذا okay خليكم على الكلام هذا الجميل okay so add using I type okay طبعا I type شو معناتها again معناتها we want to use constant وين هو الكونستنت تعطيني الكونستنت هذا هو الكونستنت minus 1 that's why okay U unsigned we're using unsigned here نحط ال minus 1 طبعا when all of these ones means it is minus 1 هذا minus 1 in decimal okay using I think second complement rule okay if you don't يعني this we already took this in digital okay but if you don't know how to convert it just write in the comment and we'll act with it inshallah okay and that's it okay this is all what it is about بالنسبة إلى موضوع ال I type as he's saying here we don't need the sub I and because the add I is enough for me add I has signed immediate okay so يعني it is enough for me register 0 okay has always the value of 0 طبعا انت بتقول شو تستفيد منه طيب بستفيد منه بعدين actually sometimes we need to multiply it by we need to do things by 0 multiply by 0 divide by 0 whatever we want to we can use we can use ال I type we can use اللي هو $0 so that I leverage the power of that guy. I type instruction can have only 16 constant okay we cannot exceed 16 هنا okay 16 bit طبعا قاعدين نتكلم so what if we want to load 32 constant okay يعني نبغى نزيد الكونستنت حقنا أكبر من الكونستنت اللي موجود into a register can't have 32 constant in I type instructions يعني إحنا ما نقدر إن إحنا نحط constant كبير okay يعني الفاليو حق الكونستنت مرة كبيرة we cannot immediate ما يقدر he cannot load he only have 16 bit okay he only have 16 bit شنو يعني 16 bit 16 bit يعني 4 hexadecimal places okay which is يعني الماكسيمم اللي he can have is f هذا الماكسيمم okay this is the maximum he can have. Can we have more? We can have more. That's why we have the new type, which is a J type, which is a jump. Okay, can't have 32-bit constant I type instructions. Okay, we have already fixed size of all instruction of 32. So solution. Okay, use instruction instead of one. Use 2 instruction. Oh, okay. He have here another solution is to use 2 instruction. You can do that, or you can يعني jump to use a jump. That's it. Okay, use a jump, and this is really interesting to use a jump in there. So using also a jump is very interesting. We're gonna talk about the jump في part 2. See you.